Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We blowing up something today. I think you meant to spell blowing up? But hang on, let me just... Maybe. I mean, to be fair, I did try. There is video evidence that I tried to throw the fire extinguisher in the oven. It's just apparently it was fireproof. Yeah, sorry. It's all good. But it is funny to sometimes just see a misspell. My favorite so far was when I was failing the puzzle and you misspelled failure. I knew what you meant. Play the nun baby mode. Well, see, the problem is, and I did test this, I went into shelter, and I think I have to do the tutorial again, but for shelter. So I don't know if it'll be the same kind of like, we're gonna protect you and I could honestly, I could just load up a sandbox mode to just see, but it is weird, because you would think something would combust, but we'll find out. I wanted to do the shelter DLC just because, you know, who doesn't like the idea of eating a giant cockroach or something, you know? We gotta get into the Fallout mindset, you know? What with the hit TV show? But yeah, so far, we will have to do a bit of a redo on the tutorial, because apparently the game is super different. Trying to figure out VTuber again. I would definitely love to help you, but I've never done it. I couldn't even begin to assist you. But I'm sure there's tons of guides and stuff, you know, how to get it going. Did you see my last meme? I did. It was a valiant attempt to get the point across. So far, the only ones that I've posted are the ones today. Not many guides. That's shocking. I know that's how I got started with most of the streaming stuff, is I just had to fiddle with it, you know. I just had to figure out how to do by looking it up, you know, what good bit rates, good, you know, good setup. So it's shocking that there wouldn't be very many other people trying to do it. I don't know. I've never looked into it. Maybe it's just not a very common program. Maybe it's better to use something else. I lost track of time when editing, went to sleep at 3 in the morning. That's 100% relatable. I mean, yeah. Again, I used to do editing for my own videos. Like, again, I would do the webcam, I would do everything like that. Super annoying. 100% annoying. It's better to just do the audio. I feel like webcam did not add anything to the enjoyment. And then the syncing and it can be very fun, yeah. The other issue is just like compiling stuff. Like, yeah, like if you do want to do sound effects. For the longest time, I would work with like not Adobe Premiere, but like a really old version of like Adobe Elements. And I was basically trying to do things that were like more advanced with an older system. And because Adobe Premiere is, well, it was good, but you have to pay like a monthly subscription. And that sucks, you know, for a small YouTuber. Time for more cooking. Absolutely. We need to cook. But we're not going to be cooking just anything. We're going to be cooking some sweet, sweet Fallout meals, you know? Rad roach. I'm gonna do the Salt Bay thing. That's still popular, right? Salt Bay. Have you seen Breaking Bad? I think I've actually said this on stream. I have not. Breaking Bad was my like people's Game of Thrones, where it's just like it's so popular and it was just so talked about that I was just like, like I've never seen an episode of Breaking Bad, but I've seen so much of Breaking Bad that I think I could tell you the story without having watched a single episode. I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, like, it's talked about for good reason. It's very, very good. Yeah, like, I've heard nothing but good things about it, but, like, I don't know, it's just that weird, like, if you get nagged about it too much, you're just like, I'll get to it, you know? Sniffs intensifies. I need to smell. I need to smell that. Even though it's, I think it's meth, right? So, like, it's not even snorted. That's some sweet meth. It's like jagged glass shards that have been melted down, you know? That was the funny thing too, like, because again, like, I've seen it at the height of popularity where people would do that, where they're like, we're making like candy meth and like this is what you can have in your watch party, and it's basically like sugar glass dyed blue, and then some guy has to like hammer it out. And I'm the same way. That's how I was with Game of Thrones until I watched it. I mean, yeah, like, don't get me wrong, like, I'll probably watch it eventually. Coke. Coca-Cola, that is. I mean, yeah, I know exactly how you... Like, I think the only reason that I got hooked on Game of Thrones, because I would be the same way with that, was at the time I lived really close to my brother, and he had like HBO, and so he was all like, "Freaking Game of Thrones is on, man! Like, come on over," you know. And I was like, okay, well. So I basically watched Game of Thrones, you know, for free as like a watch party. And then, yes, and then there was the dreaded season 8. My God, such devastation. Also a lot shorter than Game of Thrones, only 5 seasons instead of like 8. It has a good ending, whereas Game of Thrones ending is, well... There's like one good scene in season 8, and the rest is just like, you put it into the wood chipper. You just try to burn it. Pretend it doesn't exist. It ended on season 7 for me. Season 7 also sucked, true, but season 8, that's, compared to season 8, season 7 looks like a freaking masterpiece, you know? Which I will 100% accept. Trying to buy a model on Etsy. Just not sure if I should buy it or wait until I system wipe my PC. For a model? I feel like that shouldn't be a huge issue. I don't think you have to system wipe your PC. Now, if you're selling your PC, One good scene in season 8 is when the credits roll. Brings a tear to my eye when the credits roll. The pain ends. It's being a pain in the ass because it's being. I'm gonna assume you meant to say it's being a pain in the ass. I'm gonna decode it as that. If that's not it, then you can rectify me. But what was another? There's another big series that I'm sure I would enjoy, but it's the same with like Game of Thrones in them, where I just have no desire. And I think it's The Last of Us TV show. Because that was that was almost the same way, where it's like I liked the first season. Well, I would have liked the first season. But then, you know, they're doing like game 1 season 1, and now they're doing game 2 for season 2, and I just have no desire to watch a train wreck in real time, you know. The Walking Dead is one I could never get into. Walking Dead was a weird one. I was there on the ground floor and really loved it. I mean, again, I do like a good zombie movie. You know, I've watched probably every George A. Romero. So like up until season 4, it was good. Then it started going downhill. But I was like, it was one of those shows where I was so like, I was with it, and so I figured I might as well just stick with it, because it was like, oh, there's another season, and it's like, well, I guess I'll watch it. I'm not sure if I buy now the model and hope it's safe, or wait and restart. I guess, you know, that's like a tomato situation. You either restart and make sure, or you buy now. I mean, I guess to be fair, restarting now probably wouldn't hurt, and then purchasing, that way you're like, you can actually like test the model rather than trying to test the model. I'm assuming. Or no, it's off of Etsy. I'm assuming it's like a physical model. For some reason, I was thinking like VTube model. I also have no desire to watch the Witcher TV show. That's good, because it's bad. Season 1 is like, and then it's like somebody just like took a tennis racket, was just like, whack, and just like, just like slammed it down. Like season 2 maybe is like okay, but like season 1 was like but has high hopes. Season 2 is kind of meh, and then season 3 was a train wreck, and now they got rid of the guy that plays Geralt, and now they're switching the guys, and so that will be god awful. And let's translate the awful story of The Last of Us 2 in a TV show. That'll go over well. I mean, yeah, like, I'm hoping if they do The Last of Us 2 Season 2 situation, they really take notes from the fact that, like, people really didn't like this when, you know, when this happened. So maybe we should, like, rearrange it. Especially because, like, Pedro Pascal is like a hugely beloved actor, and like I remember with freaking Game of Thrones when a character would die and people would send like death threats to actors, and so it's just like you have this beloved actor, and you're gonna like, if you do the same thing, you're basically putting a bullseye on that actress's back, which is obviously horrible, but like, if you know it's gonna happen, maybe try to like cushion the blow. Like, heard the guy they got rid of actually quit because he was disgusted how they were ruining Geralt's character. Yeah, so Henry Cavill was Geralt. And, so basically he's a huge, like, quote-unquote, he is the king of the nerds. You know, he's a cool-looking hot guy or whatever that, like, plays Warhammer tabletop, and again, he's, you know, huge nerd. Everybody's like, oh my god, he used to play World of Warcraft, and or he still does, or I don't know. And so, like, he's a huge fan of the game, The Witcher 3, and the books, and he's like, hey, maybe we should stick with that. And the director was like, you just hate women or something, like, and basically started, like, kind of doing like a, like, ruining his image kind of thing, like, oh, he's a misogynistic, you know, he's freaking crazy, and he was just like, okay, if this is how you feel, I'm out. And shortly thereafter, they got Chris Hemsworth light, Liam Hemsworth, not a very well-known man compared to his brother, and the show is it's apparently canceled now. Like, they're gonna finish season 3 or season 4 and 5, and it's basically done. So you're not missing much by not watching it. They're basically trapped because if they kill Pedro Pascal, then people will get pissed because they're killing Pedro and Joel, double whammy. And if they change it, people are going to complain they changed the story. I don't think they need to change it per se, but I think they need to put Abby, I think is her name, I can't remember the game anymore. They need to put Abby in a more sympathetic light. And this was the same thing that I had with the issue of The Last of Us 2. It's a fine game. It's an okay game if you just restructure the story. Allow us to play as Abby first and learn her, like, why is she like this? What's going on? And then it kind of becomes a little bit more sympathetic. It still sucks, but it's like, okay, she suffered great tragedies, you know, whatever. Rather than just being like 30 minutes into the game, you know, Joel plays golf and he misses his tea time or whatever. But that's true too. I think there's no saving the story because of Ellie's decision in the end. The decision in the end is also a huge, like, kick in the nuts of just like, what? like none of it makes any sense. Yes, I've killed 200 people, plus I think a pregnant woman. I've killed dogs, I've killed, you know, people. I want to say she kills basically like borderline children, because like, isn't there like a cult or something? I can't remember. Again, do not quote me on any of this, but like, again, she commits a lot of acts of violence to get to Abby for doing what she did, and then right at the end being like, oh, he wouldn't want this. And it's like, I don't think that's how this works. You know? Like, well, because I chose not to do it now, it makes it all right. It's like, you killed so many people. It would make sense if she was showing guilt or remorse for her previous murders, but she doesn't. She doesn't bat an eye and goes murder her. Exactly. A huge example, and I quote this video so much, but it was from that Nakey Jakey guy. He does a huge, like, he nails it right on the head of a video essay. If they would have done a moment like, what is it? Metal Gear Solid, like the Sadness or something like, I can't remember the boss's name. Apologies. I'm sure I know it. It's one of the many ones. If they would have done something like that, where like if you, the player, preserved as much life as you could, and then got to the end, and it basically like made the fight easier, or like did something to basically symbolize like, oh, you were trying your best, rather than just like like a rabid animal just ripping everyone to shreds. She gets to her target and she backs off after getting her finger bitten off, by the way. Like, she is like, there is a fight. She doesn't just get to her and go, you're good. She gets to her, tries to kill her, and midway after getting her finger bitten off goes, you're good. I feel like no matter who bit my finger off, I'm probably gonna strangle them. like there's like a fight or flight response there. Like, that's not something that you just back out of like somebody biting your finger off and you're just like, this seems like a bad idea. Like, no, you're probably fueled by pure adrenaline and rage. Yeah, I got my finger bitten off. So what? This is no big deal. It's not a big deal. Vids are pointing out I should wait and restart my PC fully. It's probably a pretty good idea. Again, for a VTuber model, it wouldn't hurt. Because, yeah, if you fully restart and basically clean out whatever issues it should, you know, yeah, like, it should be perfect, rather than doing it first and then being like, oh, it's so janky, you know. It's like if a Navy SEAL goes to kill Osama bin Laden and murder a bunch of terrorists to get to him and then say, revenge is bad. Mission failure. Is it okay if I show you the VTuber model? That's very funny that it automatically made the emote Joel. Yeah, you can post it probably in like art or something, art zone or something like that. If you want, of course. Funny thing is, if the roles were reversed, I see you have discovered Joel. Yeah, the better TTV emotes are on. There's so many weird ones. I think Bone Zone is one. Hang on. Yeah, we got Rat Hyper. You know, that's a favorite. You know. We got Fish Steer. Excellent emotes, dare I say. If the roles were reversed and Ellie was killed, you know Joel would murder her, no problem. Yeah, exactly, like... And I think that's just the issue, is that, like, yeah, like, the misguidedness of, you know, having Ellie be like, oh, revenge is bad, Joel wouldn't want me to do this, and it's just like, I don't think that's accurate, like... Ah, yes, my knives! You found my knives! It can get even better when you start, like, blending them, you know? Start going, like, bam, bam, and bam, you know? The only problem with having staticky hands like that is that the hands do look odd. Dorito knives! How long will we be on the standby screen? For as long as it takes. Man, I'm feeling pushed here. I'm feeling it's just as long as I feel like it, you know? Sometimes chatting is kind of nice. I could change it right off the cuff. We could just do a just chatting stream. You could be listening to this forever. hurry up. Chop, chop. Man, could you imagine? I'm gonna get the squirt gun. Like, hang on. I need to start making you guys do things. Squirt, 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 squirt. I sent you. I did read the message. I also see it on Discord. I will not obviously. I mean, I guess I can look at it now. I don't know what, like. I mean, yeah, it's a VTuber model. I don't know what you want from like. It looks good. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know VTuber. Do you think it's good? I guess. I mean, it looks like a model. I mean, obviously, it's not moving. I don't know if it'll. I don't know if I've had so many spam things of like buy my VTube stuff that like I would be concerned of myself buying one because I'd be like, this is a VTuber rig, and it turns out it's just a JPEG or something. So like, shrug. I don't know. It's a certified VTuber model. It might be. Is it certified? Are there certified VTuber models? That's what I mean. Like, it looks fine. That's between you and the model. I could say a lot of things that I think, but I thought you just create your own on Steam Elements or something. I think there actually is a thing like that on Steam Elements, or Stream Elements, my bad. I keep doing that too. They're introducing VTuber rigs, I think. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But I swear when I was fiddling with Stream Elements, because I sadly have to sometimes, they were doing like the whole like beta, like we're adding VTuber rigs to implement to your streams. Yeah, I meant to say stream and not Steam. It's so easy to mix up. Like, you know, Steam Elements, Stream. It's super easy to mix up. But let's transition. I can obviously still chat, but we do have to load it up at least. We have to load the game at the very least. The fact that I'm buying on Etsy makes it a lot harder to make my decision because I never buy anything on Etsy. I have bought like dice on Etsy, but that's what I mean. Like the photo that you sent me, I feel bad obviously for not being able to give any good like, yes, that looks certified to me. That looks like a good purchase. You could 100% be playing with you know, a coin toss. I guess you would just have to see like reviews of the buyer, or I guess the seller, that is. Because I couldn't tell you, like, I've gotten so many people that are like, I do web design and I can make you a rig, and I'm like, no, and then they're like, why not? And then it gets really awkward because I'm just like, I don't want your product. But if someone asks, I'll send them your way, and nobody's asked, and so I've never had to worry about it. One thing I do have to do is do a new game of Shelter. But we're doing some cooking simulator Shelter. Do you want me to send the link or not? That is sadly not something I would want to have you put on me, and something I don't want, you know. If you do the research, if you think that's a good purchase, that's all you can do. But hey, we've all gotten scammed sometimes in our lives, right? You know. not to sound insulting, but every VTuber looks the same to me, just anime lolly looking girls. I mean, sadly, yes. I mean, again, that's why I'm like I don't know what looks good, what's original. I think the most original look was like a monster VTuber, and it had like a deer skull. It was still anime as all get out, but it was like kind of different. I could not tell you the name of the guy though. I bought an Origin account for Sims 2 and got scammed on that. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, as long as you're not spending like hundreds of dollars, which I would hope not. I'm happy to say mine is not that, because I'm a guy. Hey, we live in strange times where people just get the voice modifiers, and that's how you get the views. Welcome to Sector 12. Play as a lonely chef who must gain the trust of local camps by cooking satisfying dishes. The stories of the sector's inhabitants, the repair of the old satellite, and special orders for the most demanding palates await you. We are not making that. That doesn't stop, guys. I've seen plenty of anime lolly girls and heard a man's voice. I just love the idea of like you clicking on something on mute and it's like the most sugoi kawaii, and then you turn up the volume and it's like, yo guys, what's going on? Spending $18. Yeah, like that's not bad. I mean, you know, unless you're in a really tight spot, $18, you know. It's a good start. And again, if there is a negative, hopefully you can get your money back. But again, we've all gotten scammed one time in our lives or another. I've bought so much junk as a young adult. Stuff that inevitably would just get thrown away or whatever. I think growing up on RuneScape taught me how to avoid most scams. Mine's when they don't speak proper English. Like I want to pull I want to pull up the message. Oh man, it's gonna be funny if this is a real person. Man, where is it? Where is it? I know I have it. I never delete them. Where the heck is it? Where's the silly block of message? Oh, here it is. So like I had one person like do the whole like I'm a famous Twitch streamer and I like your streams. Like I know a promoter, and then they want me to talk to him via Discord, blah blah blah. You know, perfect scam thing, right? I of course just do the like, oh, you know, I'll look into it, blah blah blah. And I do the whole like, will do. And then they're like, send me a screenshot so I can see if you message him. And then later it starts to devolve into, are you there? And then, are you want me? Are there you yet? Like it just starts to like become unhinged to the point where I was more frightened of like, this person's losing it. It's on sale and it's really something I'm looking for. Yeah, again, like I'm positive, again, if you do the research as you should with any purchase, if other people are giving it 5 stars or blah blah blah, again, it's a good purchase. You want to invest in yourself for a stream, or you know, sometimes you have to do that. Now, yeah, again, if it was like, this is $180, I'd be like, I don't know if that's a scam. That might be the average price. But I would definitely go small. I think, again. So I think it's perfect, I mean, yeah, I think $18 is a good base level investment. Hello, this is Nigerian Prince. I have your share of gold. I just need the last 4 digits of your credit card. My most biggest problem with the VTuber model is that it'll block my screen. I won't be able to see when shooting. But I don't think it'll cover your screen. It'll just cover the viewer's screen. But I would like to think that, yeah, you can kind of like shrink it like a photo. But I don't know. I've got a lot of people that are like, yo, I can help you grow your channel. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of that. Hello, I am random guy. I have a promoter, or hey, I do web design for the low payment of some god-awful price. I'll help you. And then they show you the most like generic artwork that they've done because it's just AI generated or like picked up off of a website for $10. The life of a streamer. Filtering out all the bull crap. I want to have stream elements block the phrase promote your channel.
The old world
I think that's more Twitch.
Flash of nuclear explosions. Those that survived were forced to fight for basic resources.
Not my resources.
Generations of mankind
my oil.
On in the hope of one day rebuilding.
It's sad because they follow you, so you don't know what to do or say. True.
The art of cooking.
You gotta treat them like they're a human being,
also to give people
because they might be a real person.
You found peace in the day you met.
But most of them are spam.
Two of the best moments in your life were the times your sons were born.
Nothing bad will happen.
Hunting, you were attacked by bandits.
Ah, crap, something bad happened.
Returning to your camp only to find it looted.
This is not what I was expecting from Cooking Simulator. Well, it's the apocalypse. It's Apocalypse Cooking Simulator.
Your wife's handwriting. It simply read.
To be fair, it is DLC.
After a long journey, you finally come to Sector 12.
I was shocked by this cutscene too, though, so don't be too flabbergasted.
You discover a small shelter with a well-stocked kitchen, a good place to cook and sleep.
All because I need to find my family.
Satellite dish operational again.
And then we'll never see them again, cause I'm cooking. Cooking Simulator, welcome to blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I did fiddle with some things, but it's gonna make us kind of do things by the book. We gotta kind of relearn the basics, you know. We gotta learn how to cook canned meat. Cooking sim lore. We're doing the lore through, guys. Todd Howard is gonna see this and realize he needs to release Fallout Shelter Chef Edition. No, Todd Howard's gonna see this and question how they make a new game. I thought we could just release Skyrim again. I don't know why it's laggy, though. Okay, so right here, we got a nice can of something. Perfect. Just need some barbecue sauce. It's shocking on how they have actual, like, jars. I was expecting, like, I don't know, anything but barbecue sauce. And some cactus oil, which also has a jar. Very strange. Get Matt Pat. Somebody call Matt Pat! Even though he retired. May he rest in peace. He's not dead, but the channel might as well be. It's crazy to think that the last single-player game they've released is almost 10 years old now. Well, there was Starfield, but I don't know if you consider that one to play. Take the skewer. How do I... Oh. Oh, God. Just a freaking log of spam. I don't even know if you can do that to spam, you know? Like, spam is a pretty, like, brick-shaped thing. Let me just, hang on, let me just... Yo! Aww. God dang it. The one thing I find joy in. Perfect. Good enough. Okay.
We have to make some sauce.
I think. I don't know what the heck we're doing. We gotta pour some barbecue sauce in here. Let's just... uh, I added the perfect amount. We need the cactus oil. Perfect. Dare I say I'm a master chef. I forgot about Starfield. That's how forgettable that game is. True. It's a crying shame. If there was a list of games I have zero desire to play, Starfield would probably be near the top. May Starfield rest in peace.
That's how I like my spam cooked. Medium rare
And on a log. Oh, I had to turn off the grill. My bad. Perfect. Get the kebab plate. This is a freaking apocalypse. I have a kebab plate. Put the kebab on the plate. Man, that metal tip goes in deep. Just...
That's one good-looking meat stick.
Get the pipette. Yes, the well-known apocalyptic tool, the pipette. Hang on. I must get exactly 20 millimeters of sauce, and let us dab it on perfectly. Boop. Boop. I'm not spreading it around, I'm just pouring it directly on one spot. What the hell is Starfield? It's a game that used to... It's a game from a distant future. What is this mystery thing you speak of? The pipette also gives you additional options. With it, you can take liquids from bottles by using and mixing them freely. Emptying the pipette's contents into a container is also easy by using If you're unhappy with what you've drawn into the pipette, you can always throw the contents away by using while aiming at the trash can. I can throw that away anyway. You just, I can just throw it now. Remember where we put it. Put the dish into the serving area. What if I slipped on it? I hate that Twitch changes this to this. True. I want my stupid looking emote, you know? Pin the second recipe, green mushroom soup. Why does it gotta be green?
I hope you guys are hungry for some frickin'
700 milliliters of broth.
I hope you're hungry. This is all we got.
I need to get exact measurements. We live in trying times. I actually kind of like that emote. I just like on how doofy like a normal like text emote looks. Is this exactly 700 worth in the container? Good enough. Blah. And the characters all look and sound soulless in Starfield. That's because they are. Pick up the pot. Add a potato. I thought it was mushrooms. Not a potato. Add a green mushroom. That is one green mushroom. Oh, 100. Perfect. Put it back on the stove. We don't need this. And now we just stare at it. Get the sour cream. Let's leave the fridge wide open. Easy access. Is this in a can? Oh, it's in like a cup. What is this? What am I looking at? Bring the cactus oil. What are we doing? I'm scared. What are we cooking? It seems unhealthy. Are we making mac and cheese? You could say that. That's so yellow, it looks like magma. Look, there's like a jalapeno green mushroom. I don't know of any mushroom that's that green. We're making a bomb. I mean, it's pretty bright. I mean, it could be probably exploding material, you know. Turn off the soup. Blend the contents in the pot. This is about the most apocalyptic thing that I've seen so far. No, I don't want to touch the... Did it blend? I think it's blended. Why is it just like automatically on? Good. Add 50 milliliters of sour cream. This is all a recipe you can all try at home, you know? I 100% guarantee you won't suffer major consequences. How much should I put in? Good enough. The thing told me, so I'm gonna assume it's good enough. Bada bing, bada boom. Prepare the deep... This is just a bowl. I'm not crazy. That's just a bowl. Oh yeah, the ladle. Yes. Clearly. How you're supposed to do it. With a ladle, and not just pour it by hand. Like, I feel like so chintzy, though, you know? Set aside the finished dish. Dare I say, a masterpiece. I got so much money in the apocalypse. You would think that the dollar would have faded out, but no. It's stronger than ever.
You have prepared, and you are leaving the shelter to travel to the broadcast station. Last desperate hope of finding your family.
They're
Each
not there.
step reminds you of your long journey.
Didn't even clean the ladle, just hanging soup-covered ladles on the wall.
Radio's working.
How dare you?
You get inside the building and rush to the radio.
And there's a
Ignoring
psychopath.
the fact that this place was abandoned many years ago. You are trying to turn on the power, but to no
All
avail.
good chefs taste their food before serving
After
it.
a while,
Nah,
you
it works
realize
differently in the
power unit
apocalypse.
Isn't the only thing missing.
You want to avoid eating
Radio
it.
cables, microphone, and headphones are nowhere to be found, and the screen is shattered. Another futile effort. Another dead end.
More
You
lore.
emerge from the satellite building devastated and disillusioned. Lost in your thoughts, you almost missed the rumble of engines in the distance. You notice a caravan on the horizon. A flicker of hope shines on you. They could get the parts you need.
I mean, it looks like they're driving away
Offer up
from me.
food for trade. This can work.
I can't chase that
Filled with
van down.
determination, you direct your steps towards the shelter.
To cook more food. A new goal. There's still a glimpse of hope. You just need to find a way to contact other people in Sector 12 so you can obtain the necessary parts. On your way back, you saw a caravan traveling through the wasteland. That's your chance. It's time to roll up your sleeves and prepare something special. Like radioactive stew. Something they have never seen or tasted before. The way to a caravan's heart is through its stomach. By force, or... What the heck? Oh. Oop. Blah. Oh, I did the bottle flip challenge thing, you know? only I knew how to read. In the recipe, carp on a stick. How is there carp? It looks like there's a desert outside. Because your food is so good, you don't want to eat a single drop of it. It's to all be for the customer. I'm just so selfless. Freaking getting carp. How we get a carp? Where does this carp come from? Freaking slap that bad boy down. That sounded... Does this not sound a little like woody to you? Like, I figured it'd sound a little, like wet. Flappy? Yeah, I don't know what you would describe. Mint. Making a minty fish. Season the fish. Yes. Perfect. Not 1 milligram more. That's one stiff fish. If I slapped you with this fish, it'd be like getting hit with a brick. Drizzle the fish with a mixture prepared from the recipe. Yes. We'll just put it in here, I guess. Well, okay, so yeah, it does one in a bowl. We need 7 or 10. Yes, I knew that. Mustard. We need cactus oil and cactus juice. Cactus juice. Only needs 5. Not a drop more. We do not waste here in this kitchen. But the mustard. How this remained in the apocalypse, I do not know. Let me just... Oh, it didn't do like the sound. Oh, it pours out actually extremely liquidy. That's more concerning than it making like fart noise, you know, when you're just like squeezing a bottle. You bring that fish to a bar fight. When you push it, when you plunge off a wall. It left something green on the table. Was the table always that green? Drizzle the fish with the mixture prepared by the recipe. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Do we really have to use the pipette? Where did it go? This is where I threw the pipette. Where'd it go? Oh. There we go. Let's see. Drizzle. It just says drizzle. What do you mean by drizzle? I'm gonna... We're gonna do it with this. Just freaking max out on it. Yes. Perfect. This is one wet fish. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Now, let's hear it. Sounds exactly the same. Grill the fish. Wait, do I need to skewer it? I guess I do. Apologies, fish. That sounded wet. That's the only part that sounded wet. How every time I load a save, Dandelion has to give me a recap of what's going on. I think that's just their way of, like, load screening. But one of these days, you're gonna need that recap, and you're like, thank God Dandelion was there. Guess I do need a plate. I need a basic plate. We don't talk about the wet and where you put the bowl. Look, it's fine. It was already dead. Hang on. I gotta frickin' give it a try. I could still be in a tutorial. Maybe stuff just doesn't blow up. You know? Oh, I needed a kebab plate. My bad. I think I'm also burning the fish. Jeez. Oh, okay. It does explode. Jesus. That was so delayed. Like, let me just load this back up. Hang on, which one was I? It's not a quick save. Where was I at? Was it a quick save? No. I'm gonna load the quick save. Yeah, the fact that it was so laggy too, like... I don't remember saving here, but I'll take it if I don't have to do everything over again. Now we know. Okay. I wanted to test it, you know. Yeah, I don't have a recipe mixture. Is this Menti? Yes. Okay. Let's catch back up to where we were before I exploded the kitchen. As much as I would have continued that one, you know, I think that's way too much juice. I wasn't expecting it to do it, you know? Like, I've been, oh, that's way too much mustard. Oh well. Gotta get my sink pipette. You know, I put it under the sink for flavor. But yeah, the fact that it was just so laggy. Extremely laggy. It exploded, so I just get a loud bang. A man hits a woman with a car, who's at fault? Now this could go one of two ways. Turn on this. That's a very questionable joke. Probably not the most appropriate of sorts. Reconsider. There's a fine line. Grill the fish for 60 seconds. Oh, okay. Let's not put the fire extinguisher on the grill this time. We will now know that it explodes. So I'm assuming other things. Speaking of, where the heck was my save? It just like, 'cause I didn't save there. Save. There. Now I know, I guess. I need this plate. Well, it's not nearly as good as it was. I went a little over on the cactus juice and mustard, but it's fine. It's fine. We serve the dish. It's for putting out fires, not starting fires. Well, you know, I thought I was in, like, safety mode. I was treated with kid gloves last time, but it's good to know that I can blow myself up. It was for science, you know? That's all it was. Drizzle the rat meat with 10 milliliters of barbecue sauce. Now we're cooking with rat meat, literally. Now this is what I call fine dining. 10 milliliters on the dot. Fry the meat for 100 seconds. Put the potatoes into 4 square equal parts. How many potatoes? Oh, just 1 potato. Let's get the biggest knife possible. And let's just frickin' cut this bad boy up. Yes. 4 equal parts. 200 milliliters of cactus oil. That's not just cactus oil. Hang on, let me just, do I rotate again? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. 200 milliliters of cactus oil. Perfect. My creations, they know no limit. Except for the cactus oil, I went too much. And the potatoes. Let me just... Whoop. Can I just, like... Good enough. Is this thing done yet? No idea. Add 200 milliliters of cactus oil and the potatoes to the pot. Oh. I didn't know we were putting in a pot. I wouldn't have done this. Can we, like, not? Perfect. Let me just put this bad boy in there. Yeah, that's how you do it. You put it in a bowl first. Really get it started. And then you put it in the pot. You may have leaked a bit of transmission oil. I leaked something. That's very green. I guess it's from a cactus. Listen to that sweet sizzle. Perfect. Put the potatoes and the rat on a bowl. Or a plate. We probably need a deep plate. This seems like a deep plate situation. Not gonna make the same mistake I made twice. Come on. Get in there. Come on. Yes. Perfect. And then we just pick up this flaming hot rat meat chunk. Perfect. I don't know why that fell. Serve the dish. It's delicious. I don't know what to tell you. I'm the perfect chef. Milo Run. What a day. They call me Milo Run. And that's my caravan. We supply Sector 12 with food, and you look like someone who knows how to prepare it. You could say that. We saw you coming from the old antennas. Only a wacko looks for luck out there. You know what? I see you made some tasty looking dishes. How about a little exchange? She's gonna freaking rob me. Here's a summary of our transaction. I like on how they're teaching me this now. Like, I know how this works. We literally did this a moment ago. I made perfect dishes. Dare I say. Though apparently I did put barbecue sauce in it, and I don't remember doing that. I bet it's the only drug you'll never get sick of. Just nothing like sleep. Sweet, sweet sleep. Also, do I really need to buy supplies? It just kind of spawns when I pick it up. Perhaps civilization and nations have fallen, but trade remains strong. Enough money will buy you virtually anything. Will it buy me my family back? I'm happy to take something besides the food, but remember that transport also costs, so don't count on the best prices. One person's junk is another person's also junk. Here's a selection of the Wasteland's most exclusive merchandise. Keep an eye on it, but I advise against trying to steal anything, and no refunds. For easier understanding, we're dividing things into tabs. How proactive of them. You probably associate this arrangement with other caravans scattered around the sectors, you know? We don't want to be worse than those from the 10th. To change between tabs, use the A and D. Some nice scrap here, but none of it interests me. But this can of canned meat looks delicious. Let's say I buy it for 8. Deal. Double click on the product and sell. Buy it for 8. I guess she just wants 1. First rule of the wasteland is that food is the most important thing, preferably homemade. You can try to grow something from these seeds, but I don't know what will come of it. Maybe a mushroom? When buying, an additional window should appear to see the quantity. So this is a way more like I'm apparently supplying myself. Well, she says maybe a mushroom, but it specifically says green mushroom seedling. I'm not crazy. Oh, I need 2. If you're going to trade food with us, you need a hunting weapon. You can take my old rifle. I think it's I'm getting a gun. Think of it as investing in the future, so I better not find you tomorrow with a hole in your knee or something. No promises. And then 10 bullets. And then I just buy way more. I buy 1,000 bullets. Sector 11 chef told me these useless papers. Sold me these useless papers. They look like recipes, so I'll be happy to give them to you as I don't use them either. Best to write them down in your cookbook. She's giving them to me for free? Question mark? That was it. And a very productive day for you. I hope that my small investments will pay off in the form of valuable, well-prepared dishes. I'll be sure to not poison you immediately. So here we go, and you'd better get to work. The seedlings won't plant themselves, and the mutant rats won't jump into the pot for a hot bath on their own. I feel that this will be the beginning of a very beneficial cooperation. See you tomorrow. Sounds like I'm being, like, imprisoned? I'm investing in you. Proceeds to basically, like, strong arm me of, like, if you don't do this, you're gonna die out here. So, this has a exclamation point. Seems like the one thing they should teach me is, like, why? Is it necessary? Anti-Monstero Y3. Automatic cutter container. Bake tray, basketball, big pot, blender, blue mushroom seedling, broccoli seedling. Burger skewer? Well, I guess that's true. You know, when you make a massive burger, sometimes you need to... Oh, rat lure. Thought that said something else. Speedy C60 sponge timer. Okay. Look, we're still in the beginning stages, but I need to go to the surface to, I guess, freaking blow away some rats or something. So bright out here. So used to being in a bunker. How do I reload? Oh. Burgers need to be wider, not taller. These burgers are getting out of hand. That never made sense to me. I guess, like, there's a good ratio, because if it goes too wide, then, like, oh, you add tomato or lettuce or anything, and it's like, well, then you have to, like, overlap them, and, you know. I guess there is, like, a limit of, like, it's the size of a plate. Use the zoom, and then shoot the target. Do they just never stop moving? They're really putting this on my aiming? Very well. Have it your way. How many do I need? Oh, 2. Well, they all went around the building. I can't. Yes. You fell for my trap. Are we still playing Cooking Simulator? Yes. Look, how do you think that rat meat gets on your plate? Put the weapon back on the rack. I like on how they just kind of stroll in the line of sight, you know? Like, you would think after seeing one gunned down, they'd be like, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna walk this way. Basketball. And they said I had to buy one. Can I take it with me? I better. Yes! Kind of gone off the rails. Look. Sometimes the apocalypse is a rough place. Meat is automatically added to spawners after hunting a mutant. If you drastically reduce the mutant population, you will need to wait for it to increase again. My God. When targeting the pot, freaking, let's just put that over there. So we are now going to start. Okay, so now we're growing some mushrooms. I only have 2. Perfect. Water the seedlings with cactus juice? Cactus oil? The seedlings can be watered with any type of liquid. Wouldn't it behoove me to use water? Look, I ain't one of them fancy scientists or anything. But is this not a sink? And is this not full of water? Yeah. Now I don't have to waste my precious ingredients. I think I watered that way too much. Water is a resource we have an abundance of, so therefore you are allowed to waste it. This is the stream where, freaking, this is a, very strange way to do this. Fill the ground. Fill the ground with what? What are we filling the ground with? Oh. I'm just pushing the dirt. Gotta start driving home. Enjoy your cooking, rodent hunting. Ain't nothing better than some sweet, sweet rodent hunting. And possibly eating them. The liquid type uses used to water a seedling has no impact on the plants. So again, might as well use water. Be sure to check back tomorrow to harvest your crop. Watch out, plants left unattended too long can mutate into monsters. I mean, I kind of want to see it, but also, like, what do I do about that? We talking like active monsters? Huh. Because, yeah, like, there's no way to defend myself. I do have a knife, though. I am armed. With a knife that I can't swing. I guess we're ending the day. Thought we would do a little. Okay, so that was apparently the tutorial. As the achievement deems so. So now I'm assuming I am semi-off the rails. Here you have the entire map of Sector 12. The faction you are currently working with will be shown here. You will be able to check your progress and make some extra cash by accepting optional special orders. Surely, nothing will go on. I left a Nutter Butter in my car and the chocolate has completely melted off. It was still in the package though, right? So, like, hopefully it's not just like melted in the car per se. Special orders are great for getting rich. You will have to make the special requirements within limited amount of time, but if you manage to do so, you will get a nice reward. However, if you fail, you will have to pay a small cash penalty. Sounds like I don't want to do that. Still in the packaging. Yeah, it could be way worse then if it's still in the packaging. You can just feel the sogginess as you pick it up. Just going in the trash. You just pour it into... You've created chocolate milk, but without the milk. I spoke to the leaders of the camps. You seem like a smart guy, which is why I have an offer for you. If you can prove to me that you're a good cook, I'll introduce you to another leader. That doesn't correlate. Like, I'm not crazy, right? Like, you seem like a smart guy. If you cook me a dinner, I'll show you to the president. Like, probably not. But yeah, like, it's just like, I'm very strange correlation. There are lots of rats around your shelter. I hate rats. The only advantage is that they are made of delicious rat meat. So it sounds like you like rats. Maybe you could make use of that rifle I gave you and shoot some rats. Then you could make something tasty for me. You can search for desired recipes by their names and by the products used in them. I'll be here tomorrow at 2020, so make sure you have something to trade by that time. Mila, the caravan leader, hates rats. Biting the wires in her caravan... I know how to speak. Biting the wires in her caravan cars is an unforgivable sin. She only appreciates them for their flavor. She should be delighted when I hunt a rat and prepare a dish from it. Did I not just shoot 2? Apparently I have to shoot more. This will give me fast feet and a blueprint. Dish requirements. Rat meat. Seems this is what I'm doing. Minimum radiation. 17. Product, bell pepper, vegetarian dish. I'd rather not deal with the added garbage. It's literally the first order. We're doing it by the books. I think I'm good though. So I could sell, or no, it's actually cheaper if I sell it. So like, I don't want to sell it, I'm assuming. I don't know where I got that red onion. Yeah, I don't think I want to buy or sell anything. I can't remember what it needed mushrooms, didn't it? It needed 2 green mushrooms. I'm assuming I have 5? Or no, I have 4, but it has 5 radiation. Yeah, we should be fine. It's like, what was it? It was 2 green mushrooms, like a potato or something else. Then the rat meat. Yeah. We're fine. Fine. We don't need to buy or sell anything. That I know of. But we do need to hunt a friggin' mutated rat. Fast delivery. No. Not yet. Okay. Excuse me? Apparently, oh. That was very odd. It wouldn't let me pick it up. Unfortunately, mutants don't pop up like mushrooms. You have to pay attention to their population status. The more mutants, the greater the chance that they'll appear. If you catch too many of them, you'll have to wait a day for the population to grow. You check the condition. Well, I'm kind of... Also, all my rifle ammo just disappeared. Problem solved, though. Yes, there's 6 out of 10. There was 7. Hang on, what else can I take from up here? Take the jerry rig. This jerry can would just put it off to the side. Okay. Rat meat. We need rat meat. There's rat with fries. There's rat with potatoes. There's whatever the heck that is. Rat shashlik. Shashlik? Bell pepper, green mushroom, rat meat. Let's just stick with the rat on a stick. Pomelo juice. No idea what that is. Okay, so yeah, this opened up way quicker. Very nice. I can appreciate that. It's the simplest dish. Rat with fries. Bam. It uses the least amount of ingredients. That means it's exactly what I want, because it's cheap. Drizzle and barbecue sauce. Where's the barbecue sauce? We need 10. Whoops. See, that kind of crap's gonna happen very often. We gotta fry this up. But I want to warm the potatoes, or cut the potato into quarters. Yes. Magnifique, dare I say. This lady will be so impressed that I cut a potato in 4 quarters. Add into a pot. It's still full of random stuff. Where did my... Oh. Got it all sorted out. Cactus oil, 200. We're running out of cactus oil. Which is gonna make this annoying. I went way over. It works out though. It just means I can buy a new one. And the potato. All of them missed. Freaking get in the pot. Jesus. Okay. Everything should be good. So we just turn this on, wait for it to cook. Also, the ladle is cooking. The sweet, sweet sound of just well-cooked meals. Man, what more could you want? This is clearly an expert-made meal. No horrendous byproduct here. This, I'm positive, is done. How the heck do I just get the potato out? I don't have, like, tongs, you know? Maybe I do. I haven't actually looked. No. I can't just grab a hot potato. Yet. I need... This is such a slow process. I mean, I can't put, like, oil in there. This has to be good. This has to actually be functional. I need to rotate this, but, like, not in the way that we're thinking. Is this done? Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Bone apple tea. Ugh. Perfect. I just need the potatoes. And dare I say, This is a meal fit for somebody. Not a king, not a queen, but you know, it's meant for somebody. Cut the potato. I did everything, right? Transfer onto plate. Yeah, perfect. This is food. They're just like, it is not worth it. After placing a dish in the checkout window, you need to assign it. On the left, you can assign the dish to a main quest. If the prepared dish meets the requirements, on the right, you can assign the dish to a special order. Lastly, in the top right, you need to assign the dish to regular trade, where the dish doesn't need to meet any requirements. It is this. Yes, it is just 3 stars. I guess either that or they're just trying to say, yeah. I guess it is done when I end the day. We could make more food. We could do more. Let's see what else we can make here in this fine establishment. I have plenty of canned meat. Canned meat, barbecue sauce. I think we're out of cactus oil. I think we're also out of canned meat. Oh no, we have a can. Perfect. Yeah, we can't just end it now, you know. We have to, gotta frickin', we have a kebab to make. We need money. What do you think I'm made of? Canned meat? Yeah. I was about to say, like, am I doing this backwards? We need 10 milliliters of barbecue sauce. We need more oil. We definitely need more oil. We're out of oil. I keep overusing it. And the pipette. Are we... That is not what I wanted to do. Didn't want to throw the entire pipette into the trash. Well, we're doing this the classic way. The questionable way. Until we can get a pipette again. Perfect. That isn't right. Is this the hill we're dying on? Yes. Who needs a pipette? Probably I did. Screw it. It'll work itself out. I think the mixture just went on the table. Look, I swear they said, like, oh, throw away what's in the thing by throwing the pipette. Just freaking sell the whatever. Perfect. How's this doing? I guess they're done. Perfect. It all sorts out. Let's see, sour cream. We need to restock, honestly. We're doing god-awful in the trade department. Some cactus. We have ground cactus, smoke flavor, chili flakes, pomelo juice, red onion, bell pepper. We need more stuff. We need to trade. Need to get rid of things. Like this basketball. As good as this is, we need money. I could, hang on. Let's see. Let's see. So if I blow up, I can blow up an extinguisher. Can I blow up a basketball? It's for science. You know, we gotta know kind of situation. I think we're good. I don't think basketballs are explosive. Or melt, or really much of anything. Yes, a nice hot basketball. I could keep hunting. Or cooking. I think we just... Fast delivery. Using the radio, you can order products if you forgot something upon the caravan's arrival, but it'll cost you much more. Okay, so basically, don't use this. Avoid using it. I think we capitalize on the rats. I think we capitalize on the rats now. That way we don't have to hunt as many later. It makes sense in my mind. How many bullets do I have? I think 4? Yeah, that should do it. Because if they run out, like, we're screwed. We can't run out of rat. We need to do it right. Okay, I sold the rat with fries and the survivalist kebab. We made $121. Pretty edible. I definitely prefer rats in this form. Prefers it with fries. Since you're interested in the old broadcast station, I have some information that might interest you. The locals took most of the useful parts. Lucky for you, I found this blueprint that could help you repair your radio, I think. And if I remember correctly, I saw the antenna cables at the McStump Ranch. I can ask around. I bet they're using them to tie up cows or hang laundry. Real tech-savvy guys, that bunch. Okay, so now I'm assuming sprint. But with fast feet and all that. How's it going, partner? My name's Randy McStump. You probably heard of me before. After all, we rule this here sector. I don't even know where the heck I am. Oh. The McStump Ranch. Miller from the caravan said you needed some cables. I don't know what you want to tie, but lucky for you, we have these cables. We're willing to give them to you in return for the favor. Our champion cow's fallen ill and don't want to eat nothing. She don't even want to touch her favorite dish, survivalist kebab. We've all been there. If you're as great of a cook as Miller said, then prepare us a survivalist kebab. Just remember that our cow is real gourmet, so do your best. Mind the radiation level in our camp. The food that people eat can increase or lower the camp's radiation level depending on the food's radiation level. That was like the smartest thing this guy... He breaks out of the, like, real country bumpkin. In the handbook, you can check the radiation of each recipe. If you keep radiation in the preferred range, you'll get a tip for every dish sold. Okay, pretty obvious stuff. Logical things. Beloved champion cow. Hit 3 stars. Heat-proof gloves. Now that would be very nice. Yeah. I would still prefer to not deal with bonuses, though the minimum radiation of 14 is probably pretty doable, maybe? I don't know how picky it is. Can I not sell a basketball? I can buy a basketball, but I can't sell a basketball. We need cactus oil. freaking expensive. We'll just buy 2. We have 1 mustard, 2 broth, 1 sour cream, 2 water. We could use another canned meat. It's, oh, so if I buy it, it's freaking $15, but if I sell it, it's $8. This is bull crap. We could sell some of the green mushrooms, but I feel like that will come to bite us in the end. So let's just buy the 1. We'll buy 1, make the money back. With the perfect kebab, dare I say. Survivalist kebab. Oh, there was one thing I forgot to buy. It was the pipette. I did forget to rebuy a pipette. Well, you know, I bet we get around it. Again. Take 2. I think it's clean. No, it is not. Let's see. So, canned meat. We need to grill it. Grill the meat. The fun part is the sauce. Because again, the pipette is gone forever for no reason. No real reason whatsoever. So yeah. It should be fine. It's fine. Why do I only have one pipette? Why is there nothing in these drawers? There's absolutely nothing in here. Okay. So yeah, perfect. We just cook the meat and drizzle the canned meat rather than using a pipette. Maybe we can use a ladle. Hello, Renegade Promotions. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping on by. I'm hoping that everyone's learning how to live in the apocalypse, you know? I don't want to, you know, put any pressure. But this is top of the line cooking here. This, some real primo stuff. I'm doing good. How about you? How's everything going? I don't ask that question enough. But thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm doing well. The weather is obviously going crazy, but you know, I'm trucking through it. Okay, the kebab is done. It looks like it's been scorched, but I think that's just normal. Now, we simply pour this on it. Slowly. Slowly. I think it just spilled. Can I, like... Hang on. We can, like... Just... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Problem solved. This has got to be good, right? Right? It apparently meets the requirements. How it does that, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure I didn't put anything. In a drive-thru to buy cigarettes and found out they sell alcohol Mountain Dew now. Oh yeah, that's been a thing. They sold that for a while now. Yeah. Originally, the only way that you could get alcoholic Mountain Dew, though, was like Not Your Father's like Mountain Ale or something. Which, to be fair, is pretty accurate to what Mountain Dew tasted like, alcoholic. But I haven't tried official Mountain Dew alcoholic drinks. Enjoying my last week at Arby's before I start the new job. Congratulations. Hopefully, your last week at Arby's is chill, and you don't do anything crazy. Let's see. Yeah, I think. What else could we cook? I don't want to go too crazy, you know? We need to save money. Carp on a stick. Rat shashlik. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do rat shashlik. What I feel like I'm pronouncing that horrifically. We have so much rat meat. It would be a shame to not capitalize on it. I'm just gonna plop this over here. We need all the ingredients. We need a bell pepper. Let me just plop that over there. We need a red onion. Let me just... Perfect. And we need a green mushroom, which we have tons of. 50 milligrams. 60. Red onion. Huh. So this is 120, but we need to quarter it. No promises, so done with that place. Burn Arby's down. Those are two drastic comments. Those are two very drastic things that I've just read. Burn it all to the ground. Okay, we need to cut this mushroom. Hang on, we need to cut it in the most psychotic way possible. It won't let me. Can we cut it like... Whoa, now that's skill. Dare I say, it's so skillful that it's see-through. Okay, we need to cut this. I think I need to quarter this. Make it sound like I do, because it's like, oh, you need 30. And that's how much this would be. Or maybe they need 230 halves. Look, I'm not a chef. I mean, I know how I would make a kebab, but apparently they're putting like a science behind it of like, well, it needs to be exactly this much. Let's see, the rat is fine. What about the bell pepper? Let's see. Perfectly diced. It's already cored. I didn't even have to do that. That's how skilled I am with a knife. Transfer onto a skewer. You on skewer. So as you. And that. And you. And you. And you. And you. And you. And you. And... Okay, we're good. Now this, dare I say, is one of the tastiest kebabs you will ever have. It's just rat and then vegetable. Perfect. It might sell. We just need enough money to get by. That's all we need. Just enough to scrape by. They did want me to cut the rat meat in half. Okay, that's on them. That's not on me. I think this is empty. Man, nobody's buying my green mushroom soup. I guess I could just serve green mushroom soup. I keep forgetting that there's really no control. It's just me. I don't know what's in this. I think this is just oil. On the floor it goes. not slippery. Maybe it like it coagulated. That's exactly it. It turned into a solid. Now there is a propane tank down here. Transfer everything onto a plate. Serve warm. Cook for 90 seconds. I think we're almost there. We're almost at 90 seconds. It is fine. It's all working out. I'll be finding my family in no time. Oh. Okay. We can put this on. We could make another. Technically. We could make another. Actually, what I want to do is... I want to use up this soup. There's no space. I need more kitchen space. Yes, perfect. It's a little cold, but it's mushroom soup. You ever have some cold mushroom soup? You have a problem with that? Look, it just needs to make money, okay? So far, I just have a thing full of soup. It's not doing anything. And it's soup. In the bowl you go. And now there's not enough to make soup. So, now it goes on the floor. Whoop. Perfect. Now we have a pot again. Now I know what you're thinking. It looks like I've been sick all over the floor, but it's not that. This is a perfectly clean kitchen. Full of shards of glass, cans of empty meat stuff, and spills. It's fine. You're being pessimistic. You're looking at the negatives. Have you seen my boy Sean? He was last seen cooking mushroom stew before he got abducted by the Institute. I mean, yeah, like... They could 100% do like a cooking Fallout thing. But then Cooking Simulator would freaking sue them. They'd take them down a peg. Okay. Everything is being used and didn't go to waste. So we're good. Maybe we hunt some more rats, just in case. How are we doing? How's the old rat population doing? I think I'm running out of rat. Let me just snipe this rat. Oh no, there's so much rat. Go. Come on. Come on, rat. I see you. Man, I can shoot a rat 100 miles. Make that 200 miles. I see one cresting over the horizon. This gun sounds loud. Your floor looks really nice, better than mine. I take pride of my dirty floor. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need ammo. The no ammo really got me. Well, we lowered the population. It works out. Can I just throw one of these for funsies? Catch, rat. They didn't really go very far. And pull. I feel like... Oh. I see. There's a machine. This makes much more sense than what I was doing. Anything else we can take downstairs? Take this can. Did you ever play Heavy Rain? I did. I thoroughly enjoyed Heavy Rain. It was a game that I think it was like one of the first games I ever like 100% got all the achievements on. But it was very funny. Jason! Shaw! The memes of that. I need to start throwing stuff on the ground. It would save water and time. It truly does. I mean, you know, and nobody yells at you when you just start throwing things on the floor. Nobody. Nobody. $232 off of 2 cold soups and a survivalist kebab and a rat shashlik. Shashlik. I have no idea how you pronounce that. Good kebab, nice, not too sweet. It's almost like you poured the barbecue sauce on the counter and then proceeded to just rub the meat on the barbecue sauce. Clearly, expert. Look out, look at our champion cow scarfing down the kebab. She'd be a healthy cow in no time. I had to bring her because she just couldn't wait. As for the cables, they got lost somewhere, but don't worry, we kindly gave you these recipes. You're welcome. I'm feeling that if you continue to cook for us, you'll be able to find these cables. So I got cheated. He lied. Mom comes behind you with the belt. I feel like anybody would. He just started throwing soup on the floor. So you know all about Shaw. Yeah, the glitch, I think, near the end when you have to go save Sean, and like in the middle of the cutscene, you can just still push the button, and so you're just shouting. You're just shouting, Sean! I don't think I ever did that glitch though, but it was a very amusing thing to hear. Kebab with fries, armadillo on a stick, fried potatoes with mushrooms, and cucumber soup. Hey there, partner. The champion cow is doing much better. Since your kebab, her appetite has improved so much that she eats all the time now. Literally everything within reach. And now we have the opposite problem. She's so stuffed that she can't defecate. Since you're partly responsible, I figured you'd help us. Prepare her a kebab with fries and add a laxative to it. Best to add the whole dang package. Make a serving for me too. And this here world, not only cows deserve such luxury, just don't put anything in it. Just use one of the recipes I gave you earlier. You can search handbook recipes by name. Okay. Apparently laxatives are a product I can use. Do you know the most useless backflip ever? No? Are there useful backflips? I mean, I feel like most backflips are pretty useless. Nobody needs to do a backflip. Let's see, I'll get a rifle scope, some more recipes. Dish requirements, recipe origin, mixed stumps ranch, 3 stars. It's a meme from a game. That it's possible. It doesn't ring a bell immediately. Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drewley Lane? The Muffin Man, not the gumdrop buttons. Okay, so I need to laxative his cow, but not him. Salty butter is. I don't see laxative. Oh, there it is. I need 1 laxative. I need also another, I need another pipette because I apparently threw mine away. How foolish of me. What else did I need? Most pointless backflip in Resident Evil 4. That, I think so, yeah. I mean, I played Resident Evil 4, but I don't remember a huge, like... The only thing I remember from Resident Evil 4... Man. Yeah, like, I don't remember there being a huge hubbub about that. The new one or the old one? We need more Pauly's Gingerbread Man voice, please. Man, if I start doing that more often, I feel like my voice will go. It's the super high-pitched. I think we're good. Ground coffee, we got the laxative, we got smoke flavor. Got cactus oil broth, mustard, pomelo, sour cream, sourdough. Why don't these have photos? Everything else has a photo but those. I'm concerned. I feel like I'm gonna forget something. Beef jerky. I don't know why I have beef jerky. I am going to say we're good. I got butter. I got a bunch of random stuff. All he wanted was, like a kebab with fries or something like that. I got 4 potatoes. I'm going to say we're good. Worst case scenario, we take the hit. And then I get my pipette back. And the laxatives. Where do I put this? All because I put it in the trash. We'll put the laxatives over there. Okay. So he wants 1 with laxatives, and I guess 1 for him. What does he want, though? Dish requirements. Recipe origin, McStump's Ranch. Is it that specific? I guess so. Ammo. Ammo is what I needed. But, luckily, I don't think I really need it immediately. I have so much rat meat that I'm just probably going to do rat with fries. Kebab with fries. Because, yeah, rat kebab with fries. We're good. I don't need bullets now. I need bullets later. So, are armadillos up there? Could I have started shooting armadillos? Yes. The answer is yes. I don't see very many. Mostly rats. Holy crap, that's a huge armadillo. That thing's huge. We don't go back above ground. Okay, I need some rat meat and a bunch of other crap. I also need a pot and some potatoes. How many do we need? 150. Yeah, perfect. Just 1. But I need to double the recipe. We're doubling it up. We have to. I am running out of potato, though. Now we just kind of, hopefully cut 2 in 1, right? Bam. Bam and bam. Add into a pot with cactus oil. 200. Dip, boop. It's so... I don't remember the pouring being that annoying. But apparently it was. Put all the potatoes in the pot. Perfect. Okay. Pot, cactus oil, potato, fry, and then the meat. Drizzle with barbecue sauce. We are running out of barbecue sauce. We need 10? Yes, 10. Exactly. On the dot! I could just grab another one. Again, we're doubling this up. Just one's getting laxative. How I apply that, though, I'm not sure. I did waste a little bit. And then fry. Bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna need some plates. I still don't know why the plates cost money. Do they not return them? And then we wait. And then I guess I'm just gonna put this on when it's done. I don't know how specific they are. Where'd my spatula go? Oh, there it is. Where's me spatula? Well, this is just a fine day of cooking. Just some rat meat. I'm overcooking the potatoes. Like, way too badly. The, rat sounds angry. So, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. This has to be done, right? No. Now we just gotta do it again. Wait, this is a kebab. Oh well. I'll put it on the kebab. Why? Wait. Oh, freaking kebab with fries. Jeez. Wondering what was up. Well, to be fair, fries are fries. Look, it'll work out. This will all work out. Let's see. Ground coffee? What the heck? Skewer. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, with fries. Right on a stick. What we were doing. Cactus oil. Mellow juice. Okay, we can still recover this. The only thing I did wrong was the fries, but that'll work out. We can recover this. The pomelo juice we should have plenty of, because I don't touch it. All I gotta do is this. Boop. Yeah, 10. It's perfect. Even though I'm doing it 100% wrong, it's gonna be perfect. Pomelo juice, cactus oil. I do need cactus oil. That's cactus juice. Look, I fried it instead of... It still will work out. Cut bell pepper. Serve cool. See, it works out. I just have fries for no reason. That's literally the only downside. I have no fries. I'm going to bed. Have fun with your stream. Thanks for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see people swing on by. Enjoy your evening. Whoa, I didn't mean to cut both of those in half, but it works. Cut into pieces. Dare I say, expertly cut. Even though I've done this wrong, but it works out. We're not... That's so weird that, like, they don't want me to cut up the meat on this one. What? Skewer... Okay, skewer the meat. So they want this skewered. Why is it like this? And then they want the bell peppers just on the side. That's such a weird way of doing this. I mean, I know that I messed up, but, like, I'm not crazy. Grill, transfer onto plate, like, skewer, but they don't want the... Yeah, they don't want that skewered. Whatever. Whatever. We ignore it, is what I'm saying. Okay. We're just gonna kind of... I didn't mean to do that. Just gonna kind of... grab a bunch. There. This is one. It does not... It doesn't meet the requirements because I didn't grill it. Okay, fine. Fine. Too much. Oh, you gave me too much sauce. Man, this is completely inedible. The rat meat isn't cold. I literally grilled it. Fine. No. The customer's always right. Dare I say. Customer is always right. I'm gonna freaking grill it then. I'm gonna grill it after frying it. Let's see if it's cold then. The bell pepper they want cold. Transfer onto a plate and serve cool. So there, I'm gonna fry it. I'm not going crazy. I put freaking put this on here. Freaking my floor peppers. Jeez, these people, they're so ungrateful for my apocalyptic cooking. It's fine. It's just a little too much barbecue sauce, and by too much, it's like doubled. The pomelo juice is fine. Maybe. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This will work. We can repair this meal. Whoops, I didn't mean to skewer that. I'm sure they won't mind. I don't want to put one with laxative. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be... You think... How is this not it? Perfect temperature. Bell pepper. Bad cutting technique for the amount of... Jeez. Too much pomelo oil. I didn't do too much. The right amount. Hang on. Is it because it's not on the skewer? Because that's what I was wondering. Can you give me this plate? Let's try putting it on the skewer. Yes. An excellent dish, dare I say. I mean, it's already ruined. I can't, you know. It's ruined. It's ruined. I can't do much else. You gotta be kidding me. It's 3-star. Oh, no. Okay. Fine. 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 You know what I'll do? I'll break a dish by bumping into a thing, and I'll serve it on the side. We'll make something out of it, because right now I'm spending too much on dishes. We'll freaking serve it on the side. Somebody will buy this trash, I guess. Apparently this isn't good enough. It's not good enough for these people and my magnificent recipes. Okay. I have enough rat meat. This is fine. Do I have enough bell peppers? Barely. We barely have enough. Bam. Okay. I will now get the second rat meat. I'm not going crazy. I will. There's already the pomelo. Drizzle in. I'll do it perfectly this time. I will pour it into a bowl. Pomelo oil or juice or whatever the heck you want to call it is exactly at 10. Dare I say, it is perfect. Cactus oil. It wants 5. I actually need to double this, but I'm gonna do it one at a time because apparently. Barbecue sauce, 5. On the dot. Expertly crafted with hands that are meant to cook. Drizzle. I guess just the whole thing, because it doesn't tell me. Drizzle. Yeah, that looks so much better. Now we're gonna do it again. 10. Well, not on the dot, but, you know, screw it at this point. 5. And 5 oil. My genius knows no bounds. Apparently I still had some left. Oh, I think it was because... I don't know anymore. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. This guy complains it's too much, though. I will go crazy. Okay. Kebabs. Bam. Another kebab. Skewer the rat meat. And then grill for 90 seconds. Transfer onto a plate. Serve warm. They're both the same price. We're doing... We're gonna do this plate here. We're just gonna leave the potatoes on the counter. Cold potatoes we'll do later. But wanted peppers. Cold peppers. Transfer onto a plate. They do not cook. They do not get skewered. They're just cold peppers, which is insane. It's a crazy person. They want them cut into pieces. Into pieces. Perfect. Maybe. I don't know anymore. These people are so picky. Let's cook this. Let's plate this. Gordon Ramsay, eat your heart out. I kinda... How much pepper do they want? Good enough. I'll just add it later if they want more. That's how we do this. We do it on the fly. Perfect. There's a honking happening. I think I'm running out of time. You just gotta wait a few minutes. Man, 90 seconds feels like ages. We can do this. It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. This is taking forever. Where's the flamethrower? Where's the blowtorch? I really do hope the honking isn't like, oh, like you're out of time. Okay, and they are done. Perfect. Day is ending. The carol will arrive at 8:20. I'm moving as fast as possible. Sign the dish. Requirements not met. Mixed Ups Ranch. You gotta be kidding me. That is a dumb requirement. I should have known. I think I am screwed though, because if it needs to be that one, that only is... Yeah, I would have needed the canned meat, but I didn't know I needed the canned meat. That one's the ranch. I don't think that one's the ranch, no. Yeah, that one's just from a caravan. I would have needed the armadillo, or I would have needed the kebab with fries. But the kebab with fries 2 is different than the kebab with the rat with fries. Kebab with fries needed canned meat. So it seems I'm just screwed. So I'm gonna make money and screw that guy. What are you gonna do? Fire me? Friggin' end the day. Get this over with. I sold a bunch of dishes and made some money. And now I need a lot of stuff. Yeah, I had 1 canned meat. Like, that wasn't happening. We need... ammo. We're not having that mistake twice. Let's buy 25 ammo. Armadillo lure, anti-monstro, bake tray, blah, 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 blah. I think we're good on everything else. We got the ammo. We got the meat. We do need more bell peppers. It definitely adds a bit of a challenge trying to like pre-stock, because I don't think I can look at what I need. So like the thing that I'm trying to make, I could be like, oh yeah, I'm good. And then they're like, ooh, you forgot, I don't know. You forgot this. You forgot this random ingredient. And then I'm just screwed. I think we're good though. If not, screw this guy. Ground coffee. Do I have ground coffee? This is exactly what I was speaking of. Yes. This blows. Get these peppers off this plate. I need canned meat. Skewered. Freaking get this out of here. My only canned meat. I have 2. Specifically need to be used for this meal. I've been saving these canned meats specifically for this. Oh, whoa. Chili flakes, ground coffee, drizzle in barbecue sauce. To what? Take canned meat, season with chili flakes, okay, so they want me to, like, do it this way. And then just freaking huck this bad boy. Just... Whoa! Okay, ground coffee. Perfect. Just a big, hot pile of it. Or no, that was... Yeah, that was the ground coffee. You need the chili flakes, too. Get the chili flakes. We'll put it on the opposite side. Whoops. Went a little too much, but, you know, he deserved it. Drizzle in barbecue sauce. 10 millimeters. Again, went a bit too much. Skewer. And then grill. We need to do it again. This guy. You ground coffee on like a meat? I haven't really heard of that. Then again, what do I know? I'm over here in a bunker, putting barbecue sauce on a block of Spam. So maybe I'm the problem. Transfer onto a plate. Cut a potato into quarters. Add to baking tray. Sunflower oil. Wait, what? Whoa. Baking tray? I don't have a baking tray. Oh, yes, I do. Right? This is a baking tray. Yeah. Okay. Catastrophe averted. I do have potatoes, though. No, we're gonna do it by the books. I need 2 potatoes, which I just barely have enough. 2 potatoes. Could be worse. This could be way worse. I think it could be worse. Look, they're cut. Into quarters, add to a baking tray. Will all need to go on this baking tray. Do I double the recipe? I'm gonna assume yes. You know, on the account that I'm making 2 batches. Sunflower oil. Or wait, what? Sunflower oil. Man, I haven't seen sunflower oil used in quite a while. Add to baking tray, sunflower oil. I guess I'm doing it this way. 100 milliliters. This seems strange, but we're not going to question it. Yeah, so I'm going to put this bowl of hot oil. I give up. This either works or doesn't. I don't know why, but like this mode has like such a weird way in my mind that like it just doesn't register. Maybe it's the criteria, who knows? Sizzling's a little loud. The heck is this? Oh, it's water. Look like a can you believe it's not butter situation. These are 100% like way done. Something spilled. I don't know how many I'm adding to this, but it's good enough. Give me back the spatula. I'm almost done with this masterpiece. I just need to add laxatives to it. It's fine. It's what the... no. My spatula. Get the floor potato. It's exactly what the customer wanted. This looks like a very sad meal. Like, just a couple lone potatoes, potato quarters. Okay, first, we see if this is good. It meets the requirements. We did it. We did it, everybody. If this doesn't allow, then, you know, I'm screwed, is what I'm saying. It dropped some potatoes, but oh well. Perfect. Freaking, it's done. I did it. Get me out of this. Look, $81. Thanks for the delicious dishes. You even guessed my favorite one. Purely by accident. And our beloved cow will be able to fertilize our soil again. Unfortunately, we can't find them cables, but we have even more recipes for you and a scope for your gun. You're welcome. Told you that working for us would pay off. We're known for our veracity and generosity. Veracity and generosity. Weapon scope, simple fish soup, corn on a stick, carp with potatoes and mushrooms, and roast armadillo with cactus. Hey there, my dear cook. I'm Randy's mama and the real boss of the McStump camp. I heard that you and my son have become friends and that you can cook real good. It just so happens that Randy and his beloved cow are having a birthday soon. Yes, same day. We'll need 3 different dishes for our camp. Randy has already given all of our recipes, so go ahead and choose any of them. And rest assured, this time you'll be getting cables as a reward. I'll take care of it myself. These cables are simply the champion's cow's favorite toy, and Randy's probably never have had the heart to take them from her. Why is the cow playing with rope or cables? Seems odd. I need so much materials. Like, this is This is one of those situations where, like, I'm pretty sure I'm going in the hole pretty fast. So, I think I'm screwed in a way, you know. I'm not dead broke, but I'm not in the best scenario either. I definitely could have used some more, but there's one way that we can end this. Buying 100 blocks of salty butter. And then buying 84 more. And then going bankrupt. And then proceeding to pull everything out of the fridge. This is how you freaking clean a fridge. Blah. 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 Oh yeah, I guess I did buy stuff. Where is the freaking butter? Bob, I bought butter. Where is it? Where's my butter? It's a beef jerky. It's a sourdough. Oh, the sourdough. Freaking bro. Oh, jeez. I didn't mean to actually, like... Blah. Oh, there's the butter. I can't pick up nearly enough butter. Hang on, we can... Yeah, just another day in the kitchen, dare I say. This may take a while. Is there a way to do this in bulk? Hang on, I can do it faster. I can do it faster, I swear. This is with 2 hands, by the way. I can't do it any faster. This freaking sucks. What if I needed 140 stacks of butter? You know? Even though they look like loaves of, like, I don't know, they look like peeled potatoes. Whoa. Yo, that went right on the kitchen. By the way, something else that we need to do is we need to see if I can light a fire in this in the stove, right? This is not what I intended. I can't pour it. I need to do it this way. Look, the way that I see it is that I've done my job. And now, I'm just helping out the next guy, you know? By destroying the kitchen. Something here is probably flammable, right? I know this is. Let's turn these bad boys on. Something's bound to happen. Put the butter directly on the the burner. I'm shocked that that actually does anything. Hang on, I need to pull out another 135 blocks of butter. Why is it so slow? It's like they didn't intend for me to do this. Am I the problem? The answer is probably yes. But I'm not hearing an alarm. So that means there's no reason to turn around. There's no negative repercussions. Absolutely none. Though it did get quiet. It just evaporated. I guess it is butter. Hang on, let's try putting this on it. turns out it's pretty solid. Huh. So hang on. There's nothing here that's like flammable. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to just literally pour it, you know, like drop it. Nothing here is flammable. Oh, it just shrank. Interesting. The more you know. There we go. That's gotta burn, right? Something here has to burn. Something. Anything. Any of these items has to ignite. Well, there's nothing. None of these things burn. They just shrink. Well, back to the old butter farm. Yeah, like, I swear that there was ways to, like, really cause, like a big old destruction situation, you know? Like, this seemed like one of those games that would allow you to do that. But for some reason, it's not doing that. There's no fire. Why do I even have a fire extinguisher? Nothing here catches on fire. I poured oil directly on it. I mean, yeah, that's not even burning. Nothing here is burning. Is this burning? Yes, sort of. So much butter. There we go. Just kind of throw this around. Look. I forget the crazy racist chef. It was like Paula Deen or something. But, she, you know, they were all about butter. I'm just... You know, Gordon Ramsay talks about butter, right? You know, everything is butter based. And I'm here to agree. Nothing is burning. Huh. Well, only one way to fix that. That'll sort itself out. I should have set the timer. That would have made more sense. Yeah, it's just, I don't even think that was... Yeah, that was the propane tank. Whoa. It's not as destructive as I would have thought. You know, a propane tank. Look. This is a mighty fine kitchen. There's just a little bit of problems. Some glass. Amount of butter. A lot of glass. Oh, those blew up. Those finally blew up. Surprisingly, though, nothing here is flammable. Not the large amount of oil on the floor. Nothing here. There's nothing that's wrong with this situation. And I will leave you with that. I might come back to this game, but it was more for goofs and giggles. It's an interesting game, but it does feel like one that, you know, it might get a little crazier later on. And there's still so many DLCs. So if you are one for cooking simulators or just simulators in general, this is probably right up your alley. But hopefully everyone enjoyed. If you did, share it with somebody. Spread the word. Do all that fun stuff. And yeah, it's always a pleasure to see everyone swing on by. So I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow and Thursday I think are pretty solid, but Friday is still very much probably not going to happen. So we'll do the best to squeeze in what we can on those 2 days. If you haven't already, swing on by the Discord. Swing on by the VOD channel. You can click on the link down in the panels below, and all the old VODs that you've missed will be right there for you. And yeah, I will see you all hopefully tomorrow, 5 p.m. EST, same time, same place. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you then.